dear students, come to the excretion in plants. Plants are also living beings. Plants are also living beings, and they also excrete the waste material. Plants are also living beings. They also excrete the waste material. How the excretion is present in the plant, that we will study here. Excretion in plants. Plants, they doesn't have the special excretory organ. They doesn't have the special organ for the excretion. In plant cell also the wastes are produced, the nitrogenous wastes are produced in the plant. Then how they are removing the nitrogenous waste from the plant body? There is no any special organ, there is no any kidneys and all in the plants. Then how they are removing the nitrogenous waste from the plant? See, it is by the different ways. The first one, in plants we have studied, that is transpiration, the process of evaporation of water from the plant body through the stomata is called as the transpiration. The process of removal of excessive absorbed water by the plants through the stomata is called as the transpiration. Through this transpiration, whatever the nitrogenous waste, some amount of nitrogenous waste, that will be removed through the stomata, one way in the plants. The other way, in case of plant, the number of dead cells are more. In case of plants, the number of dead cells are more. Yes, and whatever the waste are produced, that the waste are filled in the dead cells. Yes, nitrogenous waste which are produced in the cell, that all these nitrogenous waste they will feed in the waste, that is dead cells. It means because of dead cells, the nitrogenous waste will be removed. It means one way by transpiration, the other way by storing in the nitrogenous waste by storing in the dead cells. The other way, that is resins, that we can say the gum and the resins will produce in the plants. That is, it is the nitrogenous waste that is produced in the plants. Whatever the nitrogenous waste is there, that will be produced in the form of resins. And some amount of, in some plants what happens, the nitrogenous waste that will be removed out to the roots in the soil. Yes, these are the 4 to 5 ways by which plants excrete their nitrogenous waste. There is no any special organs. Plants are also living beings that has to remove the nitrogenous waste which are produced in the plant body during the metabolic process. All these nitrogenous waste that has to be removed from the plant body. If it is not removed, then the life may or the plant may die. That has to be removed. They are going by the transpiration or by storing in the dead cells or by resins. Next by the roots, they will remove out into the soil. These are the different ways for the removal of nitrogenous waste. Next, dear students, the last concept of this topic, that is about the dialysis. I forget to tell the dialysis here. What happens to your students? Dialysis. Some people, you might have saw that the patients here who are suffering from the kidney failure. Some people may suffer from the kidney failures. In such case, what happens? They will go for the dialysis, and every month or every regularly they will go for the dialysis. Dialysis means artificial kidney. We can say the artificial kidneys. Dialysis means artificial kidneys. Dialysis means artificial kidney. See what happens? Some people may suffer from the kidney failures. Yes? Due to the failure of kidneys, whatever the nitrogenous waste which has to be removed, that will be remains in the cell only. The nitrogenous waste, whatever the nitrogenous waste which are produced in the cell, that has to remove. If kidney starts to work, if kidney fails to work, that nitrogenous waste will not remove. That will accumulate in the cell only. That's why the kidney failure patients, they get first symptom of kidney failure patients, they will get the swelling in their body, face and body, arms and all body parts, they will show the swelling because of the accumulation of nitrogenous urine in their body only. That will not remove out. Nitrogenous waste, that will not remove out in the kidney failure patients, because these tubules and the nephrons and gets fail to filter. That's why the separation of nitrogenous waste. See what happens in such cases, sir? One blood vessels, they will cut, doctors cut and take the blood vessel, connect the blood vessels to the artificial kidney. See how they will connect? One blood vessel, they will connect. Suppose for example, this one is the R. From the R, what happens? They will connect the blood vessel and to the artificial kidney. What happens? They will move through a chamber. They will move through a chamber which contains a number of coilings of semi-permeable membranes. Number of coilings of semi-permeable membrane. Number of coilings of semi-permeable membrane. The next, again simply I am drawing here. Here dialyzing solution we are adding. The next, here the waste material that is in the form of urine will be removed. Here one blood vessel from here they will take and that will connect it to a chamber which contains the coilings of semi-permeable membrane. That is just by the nature of the Bowman's structure of the nephron. See what happens? The blood with the urine content that will go through this chamber which contains a dialyzing solution. In this dialyzing solution, what happens? The urine will be separated out from the blood, and here while moving the blood through these coils, the blood will get purified and that will be enters through this blood vessel into the body. The blood is totally pure and its urine will be separated out in this chamber and that will be moved out to this outlet into a separate container. The urine which is present in the blood, that is accumulated in the body, that is separated by connecting one blood vessels to the dialyzing chamber that contains a dialyzing solution. The dialyzing solution is having the unique feature or unique character to separate, to absorb the urine only from the blood. In the blood, what happens? The nitrogenous waste is present. The nitrogenous waste or urine will be separated out in the dialyzing solution. In a dialyzing solution which is present in the dialyzing chamber. Isn't it? That is called as the dialysis or artificial kidney. The remaining we will study in the next class. Thank you.